Welcome to the second part of the Proteus lecture series. In the previous lecture, you have learnt about creating a project and a simple connection of two resistors. Today, we will look at different parts and components in Proteus library. So when you create a project, this is the first screen you will see. So before picking up the parts and the components in the Proteus library, let's see what all different kinds of modes available in the Proteus. So here you can see this left panel. Here the different modes are available. So when you hover over to any icon, you will see the name of the mode. So as you can see, we are currently in component mode. In the component mode, you can choose different types of components and pick parts. Similar to that, there are different modes available, that is junction dot mode, wire label mode, and text script mode. And the three main which we will be using in this uh, lecture is first this component mode, second is this terminal mode, and third is this generator mode. What is this terminal mode? Terminal nodes have different types of input, output, power, and ground what you require in the circuits. And this generator mode has different types of pulse you can produce, like DC pulse, sine pulse, and similar to that. So let's go and pick the first component in the Proteus library. To pick the components, you need to go to this here, this P, and then you click on it. Then here the keywords you can search what all things you require. So first we will see the different types of switches available in the Proteus library. To search the switch, we just type the word switch, and automatically here you can see a switch is popped up. Now this is a simple basic switch that you can see interactive SPT switch latch action. This is a latch switch. Similar to that, you can see above how these are type of switches are there. Similar what based on the requirement you can see, like for example, this is a one switch. Every you can connect your component to different types, and then you can, it is a type of clock rotation. When you hover, the switches get activated as the switch get completed. So for the demonstration, we will are using a simple latch switch. So just click on it and press OK. Now you will see this switch is added here. Now just click on it, and just when you click on the surface here, you will see the switch. Now if I zoom, now here you can see you don't need to drag it, just click on the switch and place it right here. Now I have successfully placed the switch. Now to show this working of the switch, let us consider a simple circuit where I will glow a LED. So again I will go to the pick devices and I search for LED. Now for same like here, there are different types of LED available. Now this is a simple LED. Now if you go here, now you can see there are different types of colors available in the LED, like LED, this is LED blue, animated LED blue, this is a green, and this is a red, this is yellow, and you can also have the combination like blue yellow, green amber, red green, etc. So for the demonstration purpose, we will be using a animated LED, that is a red LED. So we have placed, and to glow it, we will use on battery. So we will use a simple multi-cell battery here. So now I have all the components. Now just pick and place it here. And the same with this red LED, I will pick and place it here. So now to join these, I will just click on the first edge, and you don't need to drag, just click on it and just click it here again. Now click, and one more click, again click and click. Now for example, this is a 9-volt battery. To change the component, to change the values, either you can double click on it, you will see this voltage. From here you can change it to 12 volt. So for this purpose I just need a 9-volt battery, so I will go for this. Or either you can even go for the edit properties. Here you can see, or control E, same thing happens. And you can even rename it. So our circuit is complete. Now I will run this circuit. As there is no error in this simple circuit, now I will press this push button and you will see this LED glows. Now see, as you can see, the red LED has glown. Now again I click, it is got off, on and off. So how this is a simple switch demonstration. On a similar scale, we can also see the push button. So for this we just type button and we see a push button comes. So now we will, instead of using a switch, we will use a push button here. Let's delete this. So we have successfully deleted the switch. Now again we will make connection with the push button. So now again I will run the simulation. Now when I click on this push button, the LED glows. See, now I have continuously pressed the button, so LED glows and off, on, off, on, off, on and off. So this is how the push button works. Now again, if you need to add component, first you need to stop the simulation and then you can add the different types of component. So the second we will go for is motors. So just you need to type motor. Now you will see the many different types of motors available. So this is a simple DC motor, this is a three-phase DC motor, this is a stepper motor, this is a BLDC motor, and similarly other motors are available. You can find as available as in star form and triangle form. So like first I will take a stepper motor. So this is stepper motor. Now I need to how change the values. Like if you want this RPM, the how much, for how much speed it should run, you can change from here. And similar to this, you can change the step angles, for example like 90, or it should turn after 45 degrees and etc. And if you have knowledge about the coil resistance and inductance, you can change and play with it. And you can use this type of motors in your project for running. But if you trying to integrate, you also need relays. So just you need to type relays and you will get different types of relays available for you. You can choose any relay to integrate this motor to your circuit devices. Now third components we will see speakers and sounders. Speaker and sounders you can use in alarm systems, or alarm system, mainly used in alarm system in your projects. So instead of searching, we can also go to here, the all the components are categorized. So to see, like if I click on the speakers and sounders, all the different types of speakers and sounders available in the Proteus libraries you can see here. So this is a simple generic buzzer. It doesn't produces any sound. When you connect to your circuit, it just changes the color. But when you want the sound, you can go for this DC operated buzzer output via sound card. It also has a sound card. Now this sounder is similar to this buzzers. It is a piezo sounder model. It's similar to the buzzer model. And the speaker is also, this also doesn't produce any sound, but if you choose this type of speaker, here you can see this one sound card is there. Here the sound, the how much loudness there, the based on that this card goes up, as you have seen in many videos. Now we have choose the buzzer, DC buzzer via sound card. Now to the one terminal we will use the ground and connect the ground to this, and we will take one more DC generator and connect it to it. Now we need to change the volts of this DC generator. So right click and edit properties. Now you can see it is a 0 volt. We will change it to as, for example, 12 volts. So now this produces a 12 volts of DC pulse. Now if I run, you will hear one sound, and that is produced by this buzzer. The sound you heard is produced from this buzzer. Now we will go to the component mode and pick the next component, which is a very important component in any circuit device, that is a microcontroller. A microcontroller is basically a device which incorporates a microprocessor. A microprocessor is a miniature electronic device which performs arithmetic, logic, and control circuitry for the CPU. So here I will show you one ARM based microcontroller, that is LPC2138. This you might have not come across this microcontroller, but to give you an insight, this microcontroller is heavily used in the mobile devices you are using. So this is the ARM microcontroller that is used in your mobile phones to perform the different functions and actions. So now you have learned how to pick up different types of components and parts in Proteus library. You can play around and choose the different parts available for your circuits. Thank you.